My name's Adele Huggard and I'm from Melbourne, Australia.
How long you have been playing golf?
I've been playing golf for 15 years.
And how has been the journey?
It's been interesting. I like to travel the world and I meet a lot of my friends overseas. So it's really good to meet people, travel the world and play different golf courses.
And is this your first time in India?
It is my first time in India, yes.
And how have been these 2 days in India?
Oh, it's been wonderful. Everyone's fantastic. DLF Golf Club have been phenomenal and everybody's so friendly and so accommodating.
And if you can just tell your story, how you got into golf and who introduced you to the sport?
I had a family friend introduce me to golf. I played a number of state bat ball sports, including cricket, and I prefer to play independently as opposed to being in a team.
Okay, and who is the biggest golfing inspiration for you in Australia or even anywhere?
In general, in Australia, obviously Kari Webb. Kari Webb has been such a phenomenal ambassador for female sport overall, not just golf. So she's probably one of my idols.
And what are you looking forward to this week?
This week I always expected a challenge. I was told by many of my male compatriots who have played here before that it is a difficult golf course. And just to keep obviously on the fairway, don't play too fancy. And don't let the aesthetic of the golf course get in the way of making good golf shots.
Okay, and are you going to play in the Women's Australian Open?
I'm hoping to, yes. The draw isn't out yet, but it's very close to home. And I've played the golf courses many times at Kingston Heath in Victoria, and I'm looking forward to playing.
And what's your best performance in the Australian Open?
I haven't had to play it many times. I've only been pro since 2018, and unfortunately we were in COVID for nearly 2 years. So this will be my first bigger experience outside of COVID.
And what's the most weirdest experience you have till now in golf or anywhere?
Weirdest experience? It's always travelling. Travelling on public transport, waiting for cows or ducks in the middle of the road. Thailand's obviously a fun one to travel through. So yeah, generally it's wildlife. It's not necessarily people.
And tried the tuk-tuk?
The tuk-tuk and the obviously the sepeda, like the bike. They're fine. Where I used to play in Indonesia, so it's fine.
And with just a couple of months left for 2022, what are your goals?
Obviously to play as many tournaments as I can and get some good ranking points for the following year. Our Australian season's really starting in December, and then so it's not finishing for us. It's actually starting, which is great. So I'd just like to finish off well for the next end of a couple of months, my next 3 events, and then hopefully get some good starts next year.
Last question, if you can tell just about your hairstyle, who's it inspired from?
It's not. I have a very good barber back in Melbourne, so the Barber Club in Melbourne. I've been with my barber for 6.5 years now, and Alex and Jordan Tobacman have been fantastic, and I get sponsored with hair products, so the Bearded Chap in Queensland and Uppercut.